Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing today? I trust and hope you guys are feeling really awesome. Today is Sunday, April 25th, 11:43 a.m. I'm feeling really great today. I was just naturally inspired for today's video. As I was starting my Sunday, I said I want to show everyone what I do on Sundays that allow me to make sure that I'm setting my intentions for the week, that allow myself to really get in that energy space as well of what I want to experience this week. So I'm going to basically just give you guys a rundown of my full Sunday. So first thing I did wake up today. I'm really grateful for that. So far all I did was I woke up, I cleaned a lot of my room, I cleaned my altar, I got my laundry ready. Next I am going to be chanting, and I'm not going to film that, so I will see you guys when I finish chanting. Okay, so I just finished chanting for about 10 to 15 minutes and I feel so much better afterward. I have been having some difficulty with chanting as of lately, but I am getting back into it. I also noticed that any time that we may become complacent to our practices, I have noticed in my life at least, like when I see stagnant energy, it's because I'm not moving and flowing through mindfulness in a way that is actually empowering. Like at that point it's kind of self-sabotaging to not continue to focus in your practice. So I just wanted to share that with you to say, if you're also struggling sometimes with upkeeping with your practices, it's totally okay, but become aware of when it's becoming an unhealthy thing by not doing your practices, and then use that circumstance to inspire you, to remind you of how deep your love really runs for your practice. Because I know, like, when I am very consistent with my spiritual practices, the world, it's so easy. It's like things just happen like magically. And I always say this, and then I will get into the rest of my day today, but I will say that when you are manifesting things into your life, it's not necessarily, yes, you are attracting these things to you, but you're also matching this frequency. You're also matching the manifestation too. So I just wanted to share, use this video to inspire you to be really consistent with your practices. Again, during this cycle of this Scorpio full moon, it's asking you about your routines, and it's okay to reinvent, it's okay to readjust, it's okay to even do your routine not in a specific order, because today it's a little bit like that for myself. But as long as you stick to your practices, as long as you create that time for you and your soul and your spirit and just being connected to the universe, you will absolutely start to see so many things, just naturally happen for your highest benefit. So I have finally finished my yoga and meditation, which was really great. For meditation, I've been listening to, before I used to do meditations just with sound, but now I have a new love for meditation that are guided. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Muji, but he is phenomenal. I'm gonna post it up, the exact meditation I was listening to. It's about 20 minutes and it's so life-changing. And meditation is really important to me because it increases that serotonin and that calm energy within yourself that allows you to think clearer, to be more patient, to be more kind, and to also just be grounded. I think that's the most important thing. It's like remembering, like, the important things about life and not being so quick to have a reaction to something else. So now going to write in my journal, and in my journal I'm going to focus on gratitude, all the things I'm so grateful for that this past week has given me, all of the manifestations, all the blessings, the great surprises, even the lessons as well. And then I'm going to focus on my intent. What is it that I want to feel this week? What is it that I want to experience this week? It's really important that we have our big dreams and our big goals, but then we kind of break them down into smaller, you know, tasks and ways of manifesting it into our lives so that the universe can see we're working towards it as well. So right now, since I am feeling in the flow, I'm going to do a money manifestation or a money ritual. This is something I really like to also focus on every week, at least twice a week, where I spend a great amount of time focusing on the money that I desire, focusing on the money that I have, focusing on the money that is like on earth right now as I speak. So I have my new money journal I'm really happy about. I felt like my old one was almost finished. I will never tell you guys to not buy a journal, because I mean I have an array of them, and I never feel like, you know, there's never enough journals you can have. So I'm gonna have my money journal. I have a money incense right here to have that like earth quality. Well, I also have a candle I'll be using. I have my citron ring that I'm now going to place on my finger as I do this ritual. I'm also going to focus on my money jar here and my money tree, as well as my physical money tree Finn. I don't know if you guys ever met him, but I'm really gonna focus on just wealth and how beautiful it is, how it really allows us to live the life of our dreams, how it allows us to inspire people, how it allows us to feel freedom and peace in our lives. I'm going to do my money manifestation now. You can also join me if you'd like. You want to start off with gratitude first. Always want to be grateful for all the things you currently have in your life, so that the universe can say, wow, okay, they already feel like they have more than enough, then let me continue to give them more than enough. So as I light this incense, I always like to set an intention to something in my mind about what I intend for this incense to do. So I'm gonna do so now. One thing I do want to share with you guys is the power of smiling. I like to smile a lot. I don't know if you guys can tell that. I now will also be lighting this candle to focus on my money manifestation, because I do believe in candle magic, but I'm just going to set an intention really quickly. I now have all of my senses being involved. I also have some water. It's really important to have some water as well as another earth element when you are doing manifestation. For the incense, it's air. I have water, I have fire, and then my earth element is going to be some crystals that I am working with, like my citron right here. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to my money manifestation, and I want you guys to also incorporate this in your Sunday rituals. I always feel so good after I do some money manifestation, because it's such a great practice to remember how worthy you are, to remember how deserving you are, and to just trust and know that you will receive what you're asking for. You just have to continue to believe, you have to continue to affirm and see it done. So right now, after I finish off my money manifestation, I like to pull some cards for the week just to see, you know, what energies I can expect as well. And then I also like to focus on my calendar. Having a calendar is really important. Before I go into my reading with you guys, I like to write everything, like everything what I want to make in the market. As you guys know that I trade per day, what things do I have to do for the day. I even write like what phase the moon is in, because I am really in tune with moon phases as of lately. So I am a big believer that you have to write things down in ink, paper, and pen so that you can see them manifest into your life, because I see so many things happen off of the simple fact that I wrote it, because I can always go back to that piece of paper and say, I remember when I wrote this, because look at me, you know, enjoying this manifestation right now. I'm going to just coordinate a little bit of my calendar, and then I'm gonna get to my card reading. Another thing I do want to share with you guys is I have my own tarot book where basically every time I give myself a reading, I write down exactly what the cards has given me, because I really like to go back. I like to look back and see what it is, you know, the energies that were basically like around what I was being surrounded by. I love to refer to my cards. I'm a big believer in card energy, just receiving that guidance from our spirit guides, our angels. So also want to remind you guys, I do have 10% still going on currently right now when it comes to my readings on Wizio, so please make sure to check those out. I've been getting such great feedback from readings, and it makes my heart feel so warm and happy inside. Okay, so I just finished my reading. Not too deep, not too thorough. I see a couple cards that I've been getting, and I have another card that is making me feel excited, but I also have some more cards to know that I have healing to do, and it just makes me excited to know that the cards that I receive, or that we each receive every time we get a reading, it is aligning us to a more beneficial circumstance. It is aligning us to where we want to go. It's just letting us know, okay, you know, this is what you have to do in order to conquer. This is what you have to do in order to move forward. And I'm really excited for this guidance to apply into my life. And I really think it's important for you guys to, you know, also work with spirit, you know, deepen your intuition, find out how you can better listen to yourself and what you're telling yourself as well. So I'm gonna now write down into my tarot book and see what else comes through. So now for my Sunday, I am a trader. I do trade in the foreign exchange market at least 3, 4, or 5 times in the week, but mainly 3 for sure. I love it. I love trading so much. So what I like to do on Sundays is I like to look over the NASDAQ, because that's what I trade mostly. I also look at, you know, US 30, SPX 500, as well as GJ, GBP, JPY. Those are my go-to pairs. I mean, I don't really trade forex pairs, to be honest with you, but if I do trade a forex pair, it's going to be GJ. And so now I'm just going to spend some time on the charts, seeing what I can expect for the week. Also looking forward to the market opening, because it is about 2:29 right now and the market opens at 5 p.m. but the indices don't open up until 6, but usually I don't really trade until about 10 p.m. when my mentor goes live, and then I trade London, and then that's it for Monday. And then I pick up my trading schedule back. I mostly just trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday though. I can't stop listening to this album by Nav, his latest one, Emergency Tsunami. It's so good. I'm like always playing it. I just went over NASDAQ, the Dow, SPX, and GJ as well. So I am set up for at least the first couple of days for sure with the market to see where things are gonna go. I like to see my predictions and see how they manifest, so that's really, really cool. So now I am going to wind down my Sunday. I like to read during this time right now. I plan on reading and to continuously read until I finish There's a Spiritual Solution to Every Problem by Wayne Dyer. I know you guys hear me talk about this book all the time, but I mean, I really, really, really love this book so much. It's so good. I'm a big believer in, you have to saturate your mind with the information you want to see manifest in your life. That is what study is. And I'm halfway through this book, so it is taking me a little bit longer than normal, but I'm okay with that. I'm not on anyone else's timeline, I'm on my own. So I want you guys to always remember that too. Never feel like you should be somewhere where you're not. Just focus on where you currently are, be present, live in the now, and just be happy with, you know, where you are on your journey. So I'm just going to get some reading done, and then I will speak to you guys after. So I finished my daily read, and you guys know I have to right now put you guys on to what I read, the enlightenment that I received, and so I'm going to share with you. It states, God is often perceived as an invisible being whom you pray to when you find yourself experiencing some kind of shortage in your life. Please, God, send me the money I need. Dear God, I want you to heal me of my disease. I beg you, God, please bring me back my spouse who left me for another man. On and on, praying for things that you perceive to be missing. In this mindset, you believe God decides whether to provide those missing bounties from your life based upon how you behave and whether you do the proper penance and acts in the fashion that God demands. Moving your energy up to the level of spirit involves knowing that God is not going to do anything different 1 hour from now than he is doing right now. Moreover, God isn't doing anything different now than he was doing an hour ago or 100 years ago. God is only here in the present moment, in the eternal now. God is inextricably intertwined with your ability to move your thoughts out of yesterday and tomorrow and to escape into the now, wherein is located God's only residence. The now is a speck in the universe of abundance that has no boundaries. Everything I have means the unbounded prosperity of the universe. Is yours means you can have whatever you place your attention on with love. Now, not at that future time, but now. God is not holding back your share of this unbounded pie waiting for you to conduct yourself properly. Nor is God gleefully watching you suffer in your saccade and illness until he decides to stop withholding. Whatever solution you seek for whatever problem you may have is available to you in this moment. It is in you, not some mythical Santa Claus-like being with a long flowing beard floating across in the heavens, dispensing goodies to some and baddies to others. You are always connected to this universal source of present moment energy. I had to share all of that with you. That was like almost a full page because I really resonate with that. You are always connected to this universal source of present moment energy. The reason why I felt so called to share that with you is because I know sometimes we could get so caught up in life and what we have to do and what we want, what's missing. And it's okay. I also learned from Muji in my meditation, it's okay to be in the noticing, but you don't have to go deeper than that. You know, it's okay to notice circumstances in your life, but you don't have to take authority of those certain circumstances in your life. You can focus and dwell in this present moment of now and know that, you know, all that I asked for is heard. You know, I am one with the universe. I am one with God. You know, all is well. I never have to worry. There's no need to worry. I'm always at the right place at the right time. I'm always in alignment. And when you can sit with yourself, just like I did in that moment, you can really feel this energy of just being and how you don't have to do anything to connect, just be. And I just wanted to really share that with you guys because I love that book so much. It's changing my life every time I read it, and I just wanted to share that with you guys so that you can also be reminded of how powerful you are in this universe, how you are one with the universe, and you can create just as one with the universe. So I'm going to end off the video right now. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me on my Sunday. It was just a little bit of a snippet of it. Currently, right now, since I am finished my reading, I basically did a lot of my spiritual work today. I am now going to have some dinner. But again, thank you guys so much for spending my Sunday with me. Thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable in this space. And I know that you guys are really loving these vlog style videos, so I'm really excited to continue to produce them for you guys. Always feel free to let me know in the comment sections below if you ever have a video idea or want to see me do something. I am so all ears for it. Also, as we do in every single video, we are going to affirm. So in today's affirmation, it's going to be, all is well. All is well. All is well. Whew. Just let that sink in. You know, all is well here in this moment. And feel that. I really want you to feel that right now. When you say that affirmation, I want you to feel it. All is well, because you can breathe, you can smell, you can hear, you can move right now in this moment. In this moment, when you're so focused on the now, you can't even think about yesterday and tomorrow. So just remember all the power that you have within you in this exact moment, and trust and believe you are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. I continue to send all my love, my light, and my grace to each of you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.